Okay, Martin Rowe in Castlecomer. His heating schematic diagram looks something like this, where we have the heat pump with one pump circulating the heat pump and all four manifolds. So we have a manifold nearby in the garage and a manifold downstairs to the utility room. Then upstairs we have the little manifold for the bedrooms, and then the corridor manifold at the end. Actually the pipes travel upstairs, across somewhere and down then, and this one was completely airlocked. The key first problem is that there's no pressure gauge in the whole system. So the system today was completely full of air with no pressure in it. That problem out here in the plant room arises out of this pressure gauge here. So the problem with this is the mains water feeding through the pressure gauge and into this is the heating system. This valve has to be off always so that we're not filling it all the time, and when it is, the pressure gauge is at the wrong side. So this pressure gauge is measuring the pressure of the domestic water system and not the heating system, and there is no pressure gauge at all in the heating system. So we need a pressure gauge down here on the heating system. Furthermore, the pressure gauge needs to be not like this one. This is a 12 bar pressure gauge, so when it moves a little bit, you know, between 1.5 and 2 bar, you can't hardly see it. So we need a 4 bar scale pressure gauge here. In addition, we need to add another pressure gauge on not on the corridor one necessarily, but definitely on the bedroom ones upstairs. But actually it would be handy on the corridor because you can just look at it inside. So yeah, I would recommend one on that too, and I'll show you that later on when I do a separate video on the different manifolds. So that's it. Here we have shut off valves for the garage, and the flow and returns off to the garage. This is the main flow and return from the heat pump with the two temperature gauges on it, and that's the pump for the whole system, heat pump and heating. Then we have the two flow and returns continuing on down into the ground, and they do the manifold in the utility room, and then it's teed off and two flow and return here going off up to well, to the two manifolds, one upstairs and one at the end of the corridor, and that's the 4. That's it.